Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to a new episode of Legends of Runeterra. Today we are taking a look at a deck called Yasuo's Revenge, and it's pretty much based on Mogwai's Yasuo deck, but I did some modifications that I considered, I don't know, necessary for my playstyle. So feel free to point out any other cards that I could include, or I should include. It focuses heavily around Yasuo, as you probably know. Mogwai already showcased this kind of deck. Now I've added more stuns, because I've played with it, or at least some variants with it, with some elusive creatures as well, and well, it got just stomped by some of the burn decks that managed to get their draws properly. So more stuns equals more awesomeness, right? I mean, that's why Yasuo is in the deck in the first place. So we've got Ravenous Flock, deal 4 to a unit if it's damaged or stunned. Crimson Disciple, it works very well with Transfusion. Transfusion, deal 1 to an ally and give another +2/+2 this round. You can sometimes OTK with Blade Twirler, as I've noticed while testing out this particular instance, because when you stun or recall a unit, this unit gets +2 attack, like permanently, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And if you manage to put some transfusion in it and it's unattended, you can basically push for lethal in one fell swoop. We've got House Spider for survivability, Arachnoid, Sentry, more stuns. I didn't have any Katarinas, so I replaced them with Steel Tempest, which is more stuns. Concussive Palms, I considered 3 copies are necessary. Even though it's a 4 cost, it's actually beneficial since it summons Tail of the Dragon, which is a 3/2 unit. Deny, just 1 copy. Spirit's Refuge, getting Yasuo into Stunnerino mode while having Spirit Refuge and basically having Yasuo level up and dealing damage all over the place is pretty much OP if you have Spirit Refuge on him. Yasuo, of course, Intimidating Roar, might be nice to have 3 copies, but I found that in certain matchups, 3 copies are too much, especially if you don't draw Yasuo, because we have no champion drawing capability unless you actually draw Yasuo. So because he's just one guy in a 40 card deck, actually not one guy, it's 3 of them. It's pretty hard to get him. If you don't get him, and if you don't manage to, I don't know, overcome with the other cards that you might draw, you're pretty much in a fucked up situation. Legion General, when I'm summoned, grant me +1/+1 for each unit you've stunned or recalled this game. This one actually gets pretty decent buffs, but tends to get sniped by enemy vengeances or thermogenic beams, so watch out for those. Minotaur Reckoner, round start, stun the weakest enemy. This is great if you have Yasuo on the board, and it's also great, great-ish if you don't have Yasuo, because it'll constantly bring bonus to Yasuo's level up by stunning enemies each round. Now the problem is, the stunned enemy is the weakest one, meaning if you want to attack and your opponent has like a, let's say, those who endure, you know what I mean. And finally, the 2 copies of Yone Windchaser, stun 2 enemies. This is actually a good play against those who endure, but if you don't attack that turn, I mean, you can use it to defend, but next turn you're pretty much fucked up. If you don't manage to stun or remove, actually, if you don't manage to remove all the other creatures and keep it in a permanent stun by Minotaur Reckoner. So this is pretty much the build. Let's let's play some games and have some fun with Yasuo's revenge. Okay, so we've queued up, and first game against what looks like Timo Karma Heimerdinger. Well, it's Ionia. So we're gonna have a tough time with Will of Ionia, probably. We got Yasuo there, so just have to see when we can drop it. Ooh, Timo right off the bat. Yeah, we're gonna get some puff caps.
You'll never know what hit 'em. Puff caps.
Puff caps! Whee! Okay, fun's over. You can't attack that, but as soon as we manage to drop Yasuo, if you don't get like a thermogenic beam and get blasted the hell out, we can actually do something about Timo. Till then, it's just a battle of attrition. We don't want to stun Timo. So I will just drop Faye. Seems like the best option here.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you.
Don't let the fluffy tails fool you. Nice art. Very nice art. I'm pretty happy with the game's artwork. The artists have done an incredible job. Okay, rummage. And we got a bot on the field. When you discard it, summon it. I think that's how it works.
Pick on someone your own speed.
Faye's probably gonna get challenged, yep, by the 2-2. But Timo is gonna sit right there, waiting for Yasuo to kick his ass. We got transfusion. Oh, we can't defend here. We could stun it, but I'd rather use it when Yasuo is on the board. That way, we can stun it and remove it from the field. No more Timo.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Yasuo was right there. Death is like the wind, always by my side. Got more puff caps. And Timo just leveled up. Well, still fine. Because unlevel Yasuo deals 2 damage. Mystic shot. Oh, they're trying to get Faye. Well, I'm not gonna give her up that easily. I will survive. I will survive. Not today. Okay. Oh, another transfusion. We can just keep Faye alive. Let's stun Timo. And goodbye, Timo.
Push on without me.
No, he ain't coming back now.
Blade never gets any lighter.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yep, block Yasuo. It would have been better to just get rid of something else instead of just defending against the quick attack. I don't know. We got 2 wills of Ionia. low battery. We're gonna have to put our phone to charge, because I don't think it'll take another match. It'll be, yeah. Battery will for certain give out. I'll just have to bid my time while putting the dishes in the dishwasher. I have quick charging capability, so I'll be back in no time.
They grow up so fast, just when I needed assistance.
Oh, that's... Those two peddlers are really annoying. Now, if we stun everything, Yasuo is... is not gonna level up.
Doesn't get you the rope, mate.
At least we're giving our opponent some more mana to use in order to summon all of his toxic stuff. What? It's buff caps. They're toxic, right? Oh boy. Yeah, let's stun everything. Let's try to get Yasuo up to speed. Unfortunately, due to how the units are arranged in my opponent's board, in my opponent's roster, Heimer's gonna survive, the Peddler's gonna die, and that turret is also gonna die. Stand United. Oh, he just gave barrier. And that's another turret. And some more puff caps. At least we're gonna have Yasuo leveled up. 1, 2, and there we have it.
Destiny waits.
And now we're just gonna hack and slash everything. Now, if we use recall,
A machine for sports ball.
everything is gonna die out.
Blade's edge.
I mean, everything that's currently on the board is gonna die anyway. Okay. Mystic shot. Oh no! They're gonna challenge my 13 attack Fae. We're gonna push for lethal. Oh no, there's transfusion. Oh, that's gotta hurt. My opponent is out of mana. Nothing, literally nothing that he can do. Yep, thank you for the puff caps. I'll just put him in my bag. Take him home. Put them in the oven. Make them yummy. Yummy puff cap stew. Right, we're back. We're playing against Freljord and Shadow Isles with Anivia. Okay. What kind of Freljord? Mostly Freljord or mostly Shadow Isles? Have some stun. We should be fine. But we need Yasuo. Ah, damn it. Double Spirit Refuge. Not something that we want to be proud of. Ooh. Double Crimson Disciple. These should be useful. And quite nice. If my opponent is running Veil.
Please, I have connection.
Oh, this is actually pretty good. Ah, Glimpse Beyond. Not gonna deal any damage. Unfortunately. Oh yeah. By the way, so if Yasuo receives a Frostbite while he's leveled up, it's a bit of a disadvantage. I mean, at least against Freljord running Frostbite cards.
Let me show you
So what happens is when Yasuo is not leveled up, he can receive a frostbite, but he will deal 2 damage anyway to the stunned enemies. Now if he's leveled up and he receives a frostbite, he will deal zip. Because the leveled up text says he will strike it instead of just dealing 2 damage. So striking with 0 damage results in no damage. So be aware of that. Another glimpse beyond. Looks like we're not gonna be able to push decent damage here. Only 2, which will have to suffice for now. We're just stacking up on cards. We don't have Yasuo yet. I don't know what kind of strategy my opponent is playing.
Nothing escapes my watch.
Okay. Have Rosen Sentry. It's gonna draw him 1 card. We could see Fury of the North. Something similar. Ooh, there's Yasuo.
Safeguard our homes.
So we'll just have to defend with one of our Crimson Disciples. We'll see what pops up. Probably Frostbite. Nope. At least we dealt 2 damage, which is pretty fine. And here comes the fun part.
Death is like the wind, always by my side.
Oh, Grasp of the Undying. Right off the bat. Full on HP. We don't need this, so we should be able to survive. He could have played Vile Feast on the barrier just to get rid of it. I don't know. Yeah, but I would have dealt 2 damage because the barrier, Crimson Disciple says whenever he receives and survives, barrier protects, but he still receives, meaning he Crimson Disciple would have dealt 2 damage to the enemy Nexus. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna push for 2 more damage. What's that? Avalanche. Oh, this is gonna suck. At least we dealt 2 more damage. Crimson Disciple is an excellent card, an excellent unit against area of attack, area of effect spells, such as Veil or such as Avalanche. Grasp of the Undying. Ooh. I'm gonna have to play Spirit's Refuge here. We need Yasuo to survive. Maybe my opponent will also be, I don't know, summoning something. We can stun it. I feel another spell. Vile Feast. Trying to get rid of the barrier. Not so fast. Transfusion. And hopefully Yasuo will survive now. There's 3 more mana available for my opponent. Okay, Yasuo survived, just 1 HP. Let's stun that, get rid of it. We drained for 2. Okay, Will of Ionia. Well, this is gonna come in handy.
One blade, one purpose.
Guessing my opponent really wants to get rid of Yasuo. Withering Veil. Yep, we're gonna recall Yasuo. Now, it's gonna be interesting to see if Yasuo will gain a progress from being recalled. Yep. So, he gains progress. But not that unit. What? What is going on? So, if you recall Yasuo, that copy of Yasuo will not gain a charge, a counter.
Here in your time of need.
Oh boy, here comes Anivia. Let's stun it. We're gonna keep Anivia into a constant stun. Just because we can. And we can also get rid of it.
Rough technique.
Next turn, 2 more damage incoming. If my opponent does not summon anything weaker... Uh-oh.
The Freljord's eternal guardian.
Nevia leveled up and got stunned again. Nevia leveled up because my opponent is now enlightened 10 maximum mana. We can attack. The board is pretty clear. Okay, that's another Anivia.
Brace yourself.
Uh-oh. Damn. Looks like we're not gonna end the game now. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna... Oh, dear Lord. Lord, have mercy. That's... What? I'm just gonna stun both Anivia.
You never did believe me.
Now, because Yasuo is not leveled up yet, the egg will just get destroyed. And because now he will level up, we will only deal 1 damage. Yay, Yasuo. Still fine. It's still fine. We are still fine because... because we got an area of effect stun. Oh. Forgot about that one. Insta-death while the round starts. You know what? This pisses me off. I don't like you, Anivia. You get out of here. Get out. And everything is dead. And we still have 8 mana. And let's just be assholes here. I mean, what could possibly go wrong? No more Anivias. My opponent can see it. Okay. I guess too much fun is too much fun indeed. Very big shout out to my channel supporters, Tom and Ruinquart. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time with yet another deck tomorrow. Cheers.